Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, SoraLifeStory, back again, bringing you guys another brand new video. And first off, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you guys have a great day today. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow, Christmas Day. Hope everyone gets the things that they wanted, or give the things that they wanted, and just everyone has a great day. But I'm gonna get straight to the chase and straight to the point of this video. Um, Frame rate and resolution. Matter of fact, just visuals in games, graphics in general. Like, why is it that this shit just started to matter like so fucking much? Like, legitimately. Like, why is it that this shit matters so much that fucking a frame rate in a fucking game, a fucking resolution in a game, the fucking art style of a game will put somebody off buying it? This is no damage control for the Wii U or anything. This is no damage control for any console. When did this shit start to matter? You want to know when this shit started to matter? This shit started to matter when console gaming started getting all these insecure vaginas. Simple as that. This shit started mattering. It started mattering when we got internet, high speed fucking internet, and like everyone just started getting on the internet. And it started mattering when console gaming gained insecure vaginas. It started mattering this past generation when we got all these dude bros in console gaming because of games like Battlefield, and because of games like Call of Duty, and because of just games like all these sports games, stuff like that. All these photorealistic games. That shit started mattering when we got all these guys. And the thing about dude bros, they're insecure vaginas. So, you go around a dude bro that don't know shit, and we got these console wars, and you got these PC gamers coming, because all the dude bros talk about is graphics, and they get insecure, and they don't know what the fuck to say, because they got these PC gamers telling them how shit is, and they don't want to listen, and all of a sudden, graphics and frame rates and resolution start fucking matters, and now everybody wants to be a fucking drone to a fucking company, and nobody wants to shut the fuck up, and everybody goes on about the same damn thing over and over and over again. And I bet you guys are wondering, why am I making this video? Because people say they think they know what is demanding in a game. People think that graphics is the only thing that graphics is the selling point of games now. That is the only way someone will buy a game. Nobody buys a game for gameplay anymore. They don't buy it for gameplay anymore. They probably do. I mean, I'm not saying they don't, because, I mean, that's how you play games, fucking gameplay. But legitimately, majority of the time, most of the time, it's not about gameplay. It's not about gameplay. Even if you go into these videos, people bought the games and they're playing them, they say nothing about the gameplay. They say nothing about how fun the gameplay is. They don't say all these awesome gameplay features it has. No, the first thing you hear, and the only thing you hear, is graphics, frame rate, resolution. And especially now, we got this new current gen consoles. And we still got fucking console wars. Like, nobody has fucking grown up out of this shit. Is it as big as it was in last generation? Hell no. But niggas, insecure vagina ass niggas, still got this fucking console war bullshit going on. Okay? And it's fucking stupid. And mind you, I'm a very big Sony fan. I got a Wii U first as my first 8th generation console, but I was really thinking about changing my mind and just getting a PS4 first. But Mainly all the PS4s were sold out anyway, and also the Wii U just had more enticing games for me. So that's why I got it. And I'm just gonna wait to get a PS4 next year because that's just a better bargain for me. Or I could just wait till Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 come out, which is when I really wanted them. So, but honestly, legitimately, we got these newer consoles and these PlayStation drones and these Xbox drones still going. I ain't saying Nintendo drones because they don't give a fuck no more. Okay, they understand we have a weaker console. We don't give a fuck. We could probably still get games that look close enough or just as good as your versions of the games if the developers put in the effort. And we already know the first party games are gonna look fucking amazing. So what's the point? The Nintendo drones, because Nintendo has drones too. I'm not one of them, but Nintendo has drones too. But they don't give a fuck about that shit anymore. They know this. They know their console is weaker. I know I have a weaker console. So what? I normally have 2 gigabytes of RAM and only 1 gigabyte is usable for games. I know I have a slightly weaker GPU. I know I have a slightly weaker CPU. But I don't give a fuck. Because I didn't get a Wii U. I don't buy a console primarily for graphics. Okay? When I first got my PS3, I was like, yeah, this is fucking amazing. The games look amazing. They look a bit better than the 360 version. But then once you start to look at it, you start to notice a few things. Like you play things like multiplats, and you see that they are identical with maybe only slight differences here and there. And then you start playing exclusive games, and then you even start to see the exclusives aren't that much better than the other exclusives. Like both consoles have amazing exclusives. The Last of Us looks fucking amazing, okay? But it doesn't shit all over Halo 4. It doesn't. It does. The Last of Us is an amazing game. The last ounce every piece of juice in the PS3 Beyond Two Souls still doesn't look. I mean, it's not any more jaw dropping than Halo 4. So that's what I'm saying is like really, why did this shit start to matter so much? I understand these newer consoles should be doing 1080p, 60 frames per second, no sweat. I understand that maybe the Wii U could have had more power, but people are acting like it can't compete because it's weaker. Hmm. So the Wii couldn't compete with the PS3 and the 360 because it was significantly weaker. The PS2 couldn't compete with the GameCube and the Xbox because it was weaker. The Dreamcast couldn't compete with the PS2 and the GameCube and the Xbox because it was weaker. Also because Sega fucked up because they kept doing shady shit. But Dreamcast couldn't compete because it was weaker. The Genesis couldn't compete with the SNES because it was weaker than the SNES, even though it was also a 16-bit console. The N64, I mean the PS1, couldn't compete with the N64 because it was weaker. No, and especially now, no one should be saying any shit about a weak ass console because one, two out of three consoles use a standard PC architecture, while one of the consoles uses the architecture that has pretty much been used in gaming hardware for over 2 decades now. So there's one difference right there. Different footprints, different coding methods, different code. Okay, so that's one thing right there. The next thing is, um, this is not a PS2 to PS3 and 360, a Wii to PS3 and 360 scenario anymore. It's not like that anymore. The processing power, what's being displayed, okay, not even just the processing power, but what's being displayed on the screen that you fucking see, the difference isn't nearly as big as that time, if it's even there. No, it's there, but it's not no leap from one console. The Wii to the PS3 or 360, especially now, that's a fucking leap. The Wii U to the PS4, that's just a step up, and that's legitimately. I played Assassin's Creed 4 on the Wii U, and I played Assassin's Creed 4 on the PS4. PS4 version definitely looks better. It has a little bit more little shaders going on here and there, and just a little bit more detail. But that will not keep me from playing the Wii U version, because the Wii U version is the definitive version because of its gamepad features. Go ahead, call me a drone, say what you want, but it's the definitive version. Not because of graphics, because of the gameplay. Because that's what fucking matters. When that nigga Dr. Trey said the Wii U will have the definitive version of all your favorite games, the nigga was not talking about graphics. That's what you Sony drones and you women's drones took to it. He was not talking about graphics. When people say that the Wii U is going to have definitive versions of third-party games, they're not talking about graphics. They're talking about what it offers in terms of gameplay. If the gamepad is implemented correctly, it offers great things. And people niggas talking about off TV play. Just act like off TV play isn't a good feature. Like they act like it's not a good feature. So you're playing a game and you gotta go piss or you gotta go take a shit. Normally, what'd you have to do? You'd have to pause the game, leave your controller, and go do what you gotta do. But and you can even say with the PS4 and this remote play, the thing about the PS4 and the remote play, it's already been stated that it's not as good as using a Wii U and a gamepad. But also, the PS4 remote play is just the off TV play. That's all it is. It doesn't add anything to the PS4 gameplay. It's just off TV play. And then it's really no point because when you're playing a game that has back triggers implemented on the PS Vita when you're using remote play, you have to use the back fucking touchpad, which is just fucking honestly just pointless. Why would you even fucking use the fucking remote play? Remote play is a great feature. It's a good feature. But the thing with the when it comes to the PS Vita and the PlayStations and the PS3s and PS4, its main thing is cross buy, being in cross implementation, being able to play the same game on the Vita and then take your save from the PS3 or your PS4 and then being able to continue that game from your save file on your PS Vita while you want to go, and then when you come back home you can do it like that. That's its feature. But remote play ain't hitting on shit when it comes to gamepad features. And even stated, with remote play, it's not like they scale the resolution down to the Vita, okay? They don't. No, with remote play, it's still gonna be the game in 1080p resolution for your TV, but it's gonna be scaled down on the Vita screen, which makes things like text is gonna look a lot smaller on the Vita compared to when playing it on your TV, because all those pixels are going to be smushed together and they're going to be you know what I'm trying to say. Text is going to be harder to read, so it's really pointless. Whereas off TV play, the game is pretty much scaled down to the screen of the Wii U gamepad. And it's not really that hard because Nintendo has shown that it's not that hard to implement simple gamepad features. they've shown it to indie developers. So indie developers pretty much got it. And big developers, they should be taking it to note too. They're saying it costs all this money. Let me tell you guys something about the Wii U right now. I know for a fact, anyone should know for a fact, that any multiplat on the Wii U does not have a big budget. If it had a big enough budget, we would be seeing better versions of games, looking more closer to the PS4 and the Xbox One because of better optimization. And we would see more gamepad features. We wouldn't see devs complaining. Even Ubisoft stated, Ubisoft themselves have stated, when it comes to the Wii U, they don't put that much effort into it. And you guys can go on and say, well, yeah, because third-party games don't sell on Nintendo platforms. And yeah, you could say that, but you know what I'm really starting to see? The real thing I'm starting to see, third-party games don't sell. Multi-platform games, yeah, especially multi-platform games. Well, really just multi-platform games. Third-party exclusives do pretty well. Zombie U sold over 570,000 units, which is pretty good for a new IP, and the budget for it was only 1 million. Of course, like I seen this. Of course, unless it's I seen this comment from Player Instance, and he had said that maybe they are counting the budget from Killer Freaks from Outer Space, which would be fucking stupid. Because if they were gonna do that, then they just should have just kept the game Killer Freaks from Outer Space and should have just never made it Zombie U. If they're gonna fucking just do that, because that's nothing to do with the Nintendo fan base and has nothing to do with Nintendo. That's all Ubisoft. They decided to not make it Killer Freaks from Outer Space and decided to redesign it into Zombie U. They decided to do that. They decided to just port it over from what was originally going to be a PS3 and 360 game. They decided to do that. Nintendo didn't decide to do that. And yeah, like I was saying, 1 million. This is Ubisoft only spends 1 million on its Wii U multiplats, which is not a lot. So really, developers shouldn't even be fucking complaining about their sales, especially when there's no way you can trust third-party developers when it comes to Nintendo consoles. And really, like, oh yeah, that's all I was gonna say. The reason why multiplats won't sell is because niggas are fucking hypocrites. Simple as that. When the Wii U came out at launch and it had all of those third-party launch games, what did the people say? What did they say? I can get these on my PlayStation 3 and 360. It only looks slightly better, so I really don't need to get it on a Wii U because I already have it on my PS3 360, or I can get it on my PS3 or 360. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 came out for Wii U, pretty much exactly around the time that it came out for PS3 and 360. Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, basically the Game of the Year edition on Wii U with some added Wii U features. But that's not a compelling buy. What else? Let's see. Mass Effect 3 Special Edition. That's meh. So, and I mean that didn't sell because of EA's dumbass. EA was the one that really fucked that up. That had nothing to do with Nintendo at all. That was all EA's fault on that Mass Effect 3 Special Edition shit. Because they had already announced Mass Effect Trilogy. And the fact that Mass Effect Trilogy came out around the same time that that Special Edition come out, why would niggas not buy the 3 games for $60 or like $40? I think it was $60 for all 3. Why would niggas not buy that but spend $60 on one game? If they released a trilogy on Wii U, that shit would have sold. But no, they decided to sell Mass Effect 3 standalone with this little comic book shit that left out a lot of story elements. But yeah, that was EA's stupid choice. FIFA and all that shit. How much do those games? How much does FIFA and all this shit really even sell on? Like, I know it sells a good amount, but how much does it really sell? I don't know, cause I mean NBA Live is shit. They knew it was shit, especially on the fucking PS4 and Xbox One. So I mean, I don't know, but yeah, let's get back to that. So yeah, people are saying all these things about, oh, I can get this on my PS3 and 360. It's only slightly better, but we get to the PS4 and the Xbox One, and it's the same exact shit. You notice that, right, guys? It's the same exact shit. You know, it's kind of like, it's really funny, cause it's like each of the consoles on the same thing. They had like four exclusives. Two of them were big name exclusives, and like two of them were like indie game exclusives. And this is between all three of the consoles launches. You notice that the Wii U at launch, what it had? New Super Mario Bros. U and Zombie U, indie games. It had shit like Trying to, and it had Nano Assault Neo at launch. What the PS4 had at launch that was noteworthy: Killzone Shadowfall, Knack, and Resogun. I think it was one more game. I don't. Oh yeah, Contrast, which also came out on the 360 and the PS3. But yeah, so Contrast, Resogun, Killzone Shadowfall, and Knack, and Xbox One. What do they have? Dead Rising 3, Rise Son of Rome, Crimson Dragon, and I know it was Killer Instinct. Four exclusive games, and the rest were third-party multiplayer. What are the most selling games on the PS4 and the Xbox One? Are they Killzone Shadowfall? Is it Knack? Is it fucking Rise, Son of Rome? Is it that Crimson Dragon? Is it that Resogun? Is it that motherfucking Dead Rising 3? No, you wanna know what it is? Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield fucking 4. Well, ain't that some fucking shit? So, Black Ops 2 comes out a little bit later after the PS3 and 360 versions. And you won't buy it because it's only a slightly better version. It only looks slightly better in this, that, and the other. We get here with Ghost. Ghost also came out on the Wii U. So, yeah, that too. So we have all three current gen consoles with uh fucking Call of Duty Ghosts. And the most sold game on two of them is Call of Duty Ghosts. People bought PS4s and Xbox Ones for Call of Duty Ghosts. You guys get what I'm saying? Hypocritical bullshit. Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can talk about subtle fucking details like anti-fucking aliasing, resolution, frame rate, all that shit. But it's still only a slightly better looking version than the PS3 and the 360 version. It can have some it has some finer details here and there. You can say, oh, it's YouTube footage just compressed. Well, can't you say the same for the 360 and the PS3 versions? Can't you say the same for the PS3 and the 360 versions? Because you play them on the fucking TV? Yeah, the PS3 and the 360, they get compressed when they're on YouTube as well. Is no different with the Wii U or or the PS3 or the 360. But because it's compressed on YouTube, so you can't see all the graphical details. Well, it happens for all of them. Happens for all of them. So really now, like I said, multiplats don't sell on the Wii U because of simple, hypocritical bullshit, dude bros, and bitch ass niggas that talk shit. You know what? I'm done. That's it. SoraLifeStory checking out. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a great Christmas. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.